Oh, wait. Stop. Oh, it says I'm live. Oh, now it's really dark. I'm not sure why it's so dark. Here. Okay. It's already live. I think that makes it worse. Yeah, it makes me turn black. Close that. Okay. That's better. Oh, someone's already on here. That's funny. Sure. Hello. I'm gonna start in a few minutes. I didn't realize I pushed start already. This is funny. Okay. The coronavirus. This is too dark. Hold on. Ah, this is better. Okay. Okay. What's that? Don't need that. Okay. Hello. I guess I'll just start singing. That's what I'll do. We are the same and we're tired of this game we've been playing so long. And I'm trying to understand our ways of being a man, and I hope that sooner or later get it right. And do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths, to master my fate, and not lose my name. And not lose my name. And I'm trying to let go of all those angry ghosts who walk beside me, waiting on my desk. They keep calling out my name while my voice tries to remain up to the loudest of all reasons. Do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths, to master my fate, and not lose my name, and not lose my name. It was a good conversation about how the world had come undone, all the fears come out to run. No more hide and seek to save me. And I made friends, but every heartache is a push right through my face, and I still call me last awakened sun. Do I have what it takes to hold fast to my strengths, to master my fate, and not lose my name, and not lose my name. have an in-studio audience of 1. Two home today. Staying away from the coronavirus. I think officially the schools in LA are closing on Monday, but we pulled out a little early here over here. This is unable to chat. Please try later. Why does it say that? Chat. Let me make sure this works. I want people to be able to say hello. Did it work? It worked. I think it works. I think you can say hi. I don't know who's watching this. Let me share this because I keep forgetting to do it. Oops. So I was on Instagram earlier today, just looking at all the different things that are going on. I did watch, listen. I listened while shopping. I listened to the president give his speech about stating that we are in a state of a national emergency. And
there's no live chat.
Huh? There's no live chat? Why? How do I fix that? Live chat. Participants. Poina. Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out how to enable the live chat. For some reason, it's not working. And I want everyone to be able to say hi and tell me what's on your mind during this totally insane pandemic. Staying safe in the live stream. We don't care about that. We're safe. We're safe here. We're totally safe here. You can't chat in it either? You can't? Pop-up chat? Restore chat? Does it work now? Can you go on there? This is so weird. It worked yesterday. What did I do differently?
I'm looking at the app.
I'm
looking at the app.
Okay. Message retracted.
Oh, okay, it's working now.
It is?
No, it wasn't, and now it's not.
Emojis. Forgive me. I just want everyone to be able to chat, and it's not working. Unable to connect the chat. Why is that?
Okay, so then.
Huh? It doesn't work?
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay. We'll post a message so we know it works. I'm gonna post a message. Smiley face. Okay, so I listened to the president talk today, and then I went online and I found some. I'm new to this whole live to YouTube thing, so I don't know how to put pictures up on the screen. I wish that I did, because while I was listening to the president go on, and you can see it actually on my Instagram. You can see it here. Every single aisle, all the food was empty, even in the frozen section, and even it's just empty shelves and empty shelves and empty shelves. It was everything was gone. Flour was gone. Produce was gone. There's nothing there. So people are, I think, just really taking this whole preventative measures seriously and staying indoors, which I think is great, especially for LA, because we have so many people. But I did talk to my mother, and she said that even in Utah, she was at Sam's Club and everything was sold out. Not just the toilet paper, everyone's joking online, but water and everything else, which is funny because the water in Utah is pretty good. But I wanted to read a few things that I found online that I thought were really cute. There was one thing from Salt Lake from Kinder Music. It's like a daycare. I think I follow it because I don't know, somebody I know goes there. Maybe I don't know how it got on my thing, but they made this really cute hand washing song, so people remember how long to wash their hands. Yeah. So you sing it once slow and once fast, and it equals 25 seconds. And it's to the tune of Vera Jacques. So it's tops and bottoms, in between. Rub them all together, and now they're clean. So you can teach that one to your little kids if you want to have them have some fun while they are, trying to get through all this craziness. I did find a really cool post from Texas. The Texas Coronavirus Prevention says, wash your hands like you just got done slicing jalapenos for a batch of nachos and you need to take your contacts out. I thought that was pretty good. There was another one, and I think this is from Crochetverse, Stephanie Picorni. It says, wash your hands like you just ate a whole bag of Cheetos and you're about to crochet with pure white yarn. So I thought that was pretty funny too. So, coronavirus, it's so funny. Everybody's so funny. And then Patrick Dewey on Facebook posted this, and this was pretty good because I posted a picture that was like, how do I make coffee? There's no water at this store. The coronavirus stole all the water. And I was like really surprised how many people were giving me like serious answers on what to do. But here is actually a really good solution to, an emergency situation in case you didn't have water and you do need to prepare water. He posted something, if you're tired of boiling water every time you make pasta, boil a few gallons at a time at the beginning of the week and you can freeze it for later. I thought that was a pretty good solution to keeping clean water in the house, not something that us first worlders are always thinking about. Unless, of course, you're homeless, because then you're always thinking about that too. And then I found this really great post while we're on top of coronavirus from Joyce in the LA area. It says, hello world, I'm sorry everything's going crazy. It's been my experience so far that it is bringing out the absolute best and the absolute worst in all of the people around me. So please, people, try to remember to be good and kind and understanding of each other. We're all new to this, and I wish you peace and good health. So let me just put that on hold and sing you a little song, and see where we go from there. Is the chat working? You guys do work? Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. He's tossing down darts and he's touching lonely hearts and he's mending the broken ones too. He knows just what to do, and that dude in the mood. Winter, spring, summer, and fall, round around heaven all night. He never quits working the night shift, going sleepless. Remember you, moon dude works for his soul, and that moon dude works for his own. He's tossing down moonlight from New York to New Zealand and all lovers' lanes in between them. He knows just what to do, and that dude in the mood. Winter, spring, summer, and fall, ram around heaven all night. He never quits working the night shift, going sleepless. Remember you, dude works for his heart. Dude works for his own. Lovers all over the world when darkness descends. Moonlight covers them all like a warm glowing ember, giving precious moments love. summer and fall. Ran around heaven all night. He never quits working the night shift, going sleepless for me and for you. Boom dude works for us all. The boom dude works for us all. And the moon dude works for us all. That song's always funnier when I don't have the girls singing with me. It's like missing half the lyrics. No worries. So, yeah, let me just give my arm a break for one little second. It's so sore. I don't know why. Yeah, so in case anyone cares about the Corey Feldman news, he just released his movie, and he's just been saying all this crazy stuff about the wolf pack, which, sorry, Mr. Feldman, I am not elite Hollywood. I'm just a poor disabled musician. But the good news is, since a lot of the wolf pack has been speaking out and trying to just really hold some accountability to him for lying and scamming the public out of a lot of money for putting out this film that he said was going to expose the elite Hollywood pedophiles, which it did nothing of the sort. All it did is like slander some good people and and blame Charlie Sheen for something that all of Corey Haim's friends and family said absolutely did not happen. But the good news, since we've been speaking out, there has been more women, more of the angels that are coming forward and want to talk about their experiences with getting stuck in that house and being abused and all of that. So yeah, I'm not going to stop speaking out, and no, I'm not doing it to get some sort of attention or fame from Corey Feldman, because it's super embarrassing. I'd rather not talk about that and how I worked for him, and I was fired for helping one of these women escape. But I'm facing the embarrassment of association with him, because I do think it's really important to speak the truth and make sure that if there are real Hollywood predators, that they are being held accountable and that they're put into the light and they're not allowed to continue to lie to the public. I know that being here in LA and Hollywood, I see a lot of what goes on with the media before it goes out to, our country. And it's just really sad when I see regular hardworking Americans getting conned and scammed into giving money away to people thinking that they're participating in some sort of good cause. But I think that that's been Corey Feldman's MO, is just manipulating the empathy of others, to sustain himself, which is very sad. So of course I'll continue to pray for him for all of that. But let me read to you in more coronavirus news. I found this post today from someone in Washington State. Their grandfather was just confirmed to have the coronavirus, and they think that he also might have the pneumonia, and he's having a really hard time breathing. He's 89 years old and rarely leaves the house. It says, schools are closed, yes, but we're still going to work. Some daycares are remaining open, and I'm getting emails from places like gymnastics who are providing open play for kids. And what's the point of that if we don't distance ourselves to keep this virus from spreading? They go on further to say, in Italy right now, it's gotten to the point where they're having to decide who gets life-saving medical attention based on age and life expectancy. We could end up in that same situation. Ask yourself, do you want it to be your grandparents and your loved ones next? And that definitely, we were talking about that yesterday on the Coronavirus Live YouTube, that, I think a lot of the precautions and the policy and things emergency policy that's being implemented by our presidency and our government it is preventative, and we're hoping that all of these things and people working together, that this will actually make it so it won't be such a big deal. Because if we didn't listen to any of it and we ran around acting like crazy people, then we could be facing a lot more loss. And so to everybody who is doing participating in social distancing and focusing on keeping yourself healthy and clean, that's wonderful. And I appreciate that for sure. It also says we don't need to panic and freak out. We just need to take appropriate action and use social distancing to let this thing die out. I work in the service industry and in a salon, and I'm furious that the only action being taken right now is extra cleaning. I hope businesses will make the hard choice of putting human life above money and do the right thing. So I definitely agree with that. And I, like yesterday, I had read some stuff from the California governor. And then I heard more about from President Trump today on his announcement that they are allocating funds to help businesses who are hit really hard. I know he mentioned specifically the sometimes my brain injury doesn't let me do the right words. Boats. What is that thing called when the people go on the boats and it's for fun? Cruise. Thanks. So he said that the cruise ships are being hit particularly hard. He also said that the what was the other one that he said?
Planes.
Oh, yeah. The airplanes are being hit hard because they've been canceling so many flights. There's going to be no more travel to and from Europe. And, of course, like a lot of other borders are closed. But one thing I know for sure, definitely those grocery stores are not being hit hard because they're selling everything. It's so crazy and bizarre. But the president said in his speech that also that they're going to make sure that grocery stores and things do stay open so that people have access to food, and that, we're not having to deal with like a food panic. So, and I know that they're working with major companies and trying to like sort out, shipping and all that kind of stuff to try to get things like hand sanitizer and things like that moved more quickly back into the market, because it's been a hot commodity lately with everybody going nuts. So anyway, what do you guys think about all this coronavirus? Are you guys at home watching? Did you get school canceled? I did hear that he put a hold indefinitely until he says so, I guess, a hold on all student loans. So that's one thing that students who are not attending school or maybe work or whatever the situation is, it sounds like they're not going to have to pay their loans at least this month. So that should be interesting. I wonder.
And deferring interest on loans.
Oh, and they're changing the interest on loans? Mm-hmm. That's interesting. So, yeah, go coronavirus. Telling people they don't have to pay their school bill for a month. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be affected by that. So, we got to try to think of the good things when we're in time of crisis. But I can feel my hand again, so let me play some more songs. Georgia, I remember the tree with all the fireflies. Moses watching the burning bush in his eyes, child white like mine. And I was traveling with somebody who turned out not to be my wife. So I was placing all my memories, angry I ever believed in love. Trying to live while I'm afraid still hurt about the things that you said to me. When Romeo saw his lover dead in his eyes, heartbroken white like mine. hell hung wide like the devil's eyes. And I started daydreaming about a little place called. And I started daydreaming about a little place called. And I started daydreaming about a little place called freedom. My only hope lies with Harriet, searching my sorrows like for a path going to a new home. Trying to live while I'm free, still hurt by the things that you said to me. And when Juliet saw her lover dead, sometimes far too late for trying. Georgia, I remember the tree with all the fireflies. Moses watching the burning bush in his eyes, child white, like mine. It's so funny. I remember I used to tour that song. People would be like, that song, does it have a wrong note in it? And I would be like, yep. And they'd be like, I like it. That's funny. That is funny. Somewhere beneath the sheets in my dreams, I feel you lying right next to me. You, my fantasy, oh, will develop our dreams and believe and fight for each other. A estéreo e California Yellow blue devia oh bichon te amo y libre dire je t'aime. I love you, and there ain't no language to say it. Fingers on a stick shift, I'm pulling on them, playing hands forever, like our love can't stay together. Driving to the far reaches of day to devour moonlight in a lover's play. Recu a estéreo e California Yellow blue devia oh bichon te amo y libre dire je t'aime. I love you. There ain't enough language to say it. More and will be destroyed. Oh, so we can love one another. No, we will be cast aside. night. I love you, and there ain't no language to say it. Haven't played that one in a little while. So I was trying to remember, there was something popped in my head and then popped right back out again. It's funny, I keep forgetting my songs. There's so many of them, and sometimes I just, here, I'll play this one. Good thing I wrote some notes. Ooh, prospects of violence in electric land steals the warmth of my mother's hand. Soon after I'm gone, there'll be nothing to live. Save but the planet lives close to the sun. I'm still recovering from the full moon and the howling wind, but I'm not afraid of being alone now, when no one knows my name. Oh no, run around in my mind, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. Run to my favorite corner of this anxious kaleidoscope where no one can tell me no. When my heart aches, my mouth begins to fade, and I am faceless as the clouds up in the sky. Simple forever with paintings, my anger on my joint, real burn face in my eye. I'm still recovering from the full moon and the howling winds, but I'm not afraid of being alone now, where no one knows my name. Oh no, run around in my mind, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. Run to my favorite corners of this anxious kaleidoscope where no one can tell me no. And this is where I use my guitar player plays up cool. When my heart aches, ooh, 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 prospects of violence in electric land steal the warmth of Oh, out to the side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, people on the internet. I thought she was laughing at me. Let me see what I've got here for you. I was taking pictures all day, reading things from people and what's going on. I don't know what it's like where you guys are living. Are the grocery stores empty? Are people acting crazy or what? Oh, those are just suggestions. Yeah. Yeah, and I thought the one I posted the other day about the water being all gone, I thought that was kind of funny until, like, I went to the store today to get something, and then it was like, all the shelves were empty. But, I do think, we shouldn't freak out. We should just take our precautions and do what we can. And, yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try to, do a cooking show or something. Because I've just been like, what am I going to do? I'm at home all day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm, especially since I was injured in June, I've been working less and less and just been doing, odd jobs. And being in LA, there's just so many people here. I didn't want to keep putting myself out and at risk of getting the coronavirus. I did get the flu before all this stuff happened. I had the influenza A, and that actually was horrible. It was a lot more difficult than I was expecting it to be. I ended up in the ER and had to be put on IV fluids, and it was rough. And I just happened to go to the hospital on the day that another nearby hospital, the water broke, and they had no water in the entire hospital, and so they sent them all over to where the hospital near my house, and so I was just in the longest line forever, and that was tough, and I ended up actually passing out in the ER, and they had to put me in a wheelchair. And that was pretty scary. And I did get better. It took me 3 weeks to get better, which honestly, I've never been sick for that long. The flu part was 10 days, but then I didn't get my voice back for a while. And for some reason, I forgot that I'd had the flu after I'd been so many days in a row. So I literally was just oh man, I think my voice is ruined. I don't know what happened, but I can't sing anymore. I think I was going a little nuts because my arms have been going numb from nerve damage. And so I haven't been able to play my guitar as much. And so I was thinking, well, I can't play and now I can't sing. It's all over. There's nothing left of me. But, that was the panic. And actually everything's fine. I'll be fine. But yeah, I want to answer this message from Kitty really quick, my backup singer, because yeah, she's saying that another girl has reached out to her wanting to speak out about the Corey Feldman situation. So yeah, I don't know, I was getting really crazy feedback online, and from people just saying oh, well, you're complaining about being an employee, but what does this have to do with him trying to protect children in Los Angeles? And ultimately I was we know of quite a few women that he has sexually assaulted, that he has drugged, and all of these different things. And I personally don't want somebody speaking out against sexual assault to children when they themselves are sexually assaulting women. I don't know. For me, it's all bad. It's all bad. I don't, and he didn't say anything anyway. He didn't do anything. So I don't know what he thinks is really going to get solved. But someone sent me this this other link the other day that I've been trying to pass out, because I don't know if this is particularly true or not, because I haven't done enough investigation, but it's interesting. It's on totaldisclosure.net, and they're actually talking about how Chris Cornell was working also with what's his name from that other band? Chester Bennington. He actually died while I was on tour with Corey Feldman, and then shortly after, it was like all these other people that were making they were making a movie about, they were making a documentary, sort of the same thing that Corey Feldman was saying he was going to do but didn't do. They wanted to make a movie about sex trafficking in the world and the pedophile ring and things that are going on, and they wanted to out people and out names, and then all of a sudden all these people showed up dead, and they all committed suicide, including Anthony Bourdain, I guess, was supposed to be involved in this movie. So I don't know if this is true or not, or if this is some, more conspiracy. I don't really know, but I started reading this and I was like, man, maybe Corey Feldman was, he was calling me the deceivious detractor, which I think is hilarious, because deceivious isn't a word other than now me and Jackie use that word all the time. We're always calling each other deceivious. But so he was calling us detractors, saying that we were trying to prevent him from, saving the children in Hollywood. And we kept telling people, like, you can't listen to him. Don't give him your money. He's not telling the truth. And so maybe this is the truth. I don't know. Maybe this has more information. I'll put the link here so you guys can check it out for yourself. TotalDisclosure.net. And so yeah, check it out for yourself. If this is really true and they were making a film, and I vaguely remember hearing Corey say something on tour about, Chester Bennington died. Oh, he was working against, the pedophile ring as well, blah, blah, blah. So I don't really know. I mean, it could be that Corey Feldman is actually the detractor. He could be the one doing the cover-up for all of this. I don't know. But anyway, I can see people are watching, and we've been live for about 44 minutes. And I'm going to just keep going and try to entertain you folks while we all sit at home, trying not to get the coronavirus. And please leave a comment, say something. Let me know if you have any questions, things you want to hear about. Topics, ideas, maybe what you think is going on with the coronavirus, if you think we're going to be okay or what. Let me know. I loved you more than anything. You my rock when I had nothing. All I ever wanted was someone to hold me through the end of the world. And don't make excuses. And don't make excuses like there's some big reason you can't love me anymore. Am I unlovable? Must I fight the world alone? Was I so horrible? I'll do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. You said I was your angel, and you were meant You said I was the best thing you could ever hope for. Oh, but you just had to leave. Makes me wonder if you're lying. Oh, makes me wonder if you ever cared. Makes me wonder if on your love, if it was just words. Am I unlovable? Must I fight the world alone? Was I so horrible? I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. Oh, I'm not invincible. You feed me lines from a fairy tale, so good at lying. You believed it real, and I put my faith in what you said, believing that our love would last. 'Cause I'm unlovable. Oh, I must fight the world. Oh, I'm so horrible. I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. I'm not invincible. Am I unlovable? Must I fight the world alone? Was I so horrible? I do the best with what I know, and I'm not invincible. I broke it down. Oops. Here we go. Excuse me. A bad man taking advantage of young girls and children. Somebody got some irregular sin, one possessive, what could possibly tend. We must restore the innocence, men and women and everyone together. We must remove this from our existence. Maybe you felt locked up, oh, and maybe you could not run. Lift your voices up and find your freedom. Consensuality, oh, it needs to be free from our mistakes, naive, and we must grow. There must be no more taking. There must be no more taking. When a bad man makes you afraid, take of your body, it's not fair. Run to your family, oh, and run to the police. Oh, run away, you can find your own family out there. So many got some irregular sin, one possessed, what could possibly tend. We must restore the innocence, men and women, oh, and everyone together. We must remove this from our existence. Maybe you feel locked up, oh, and maybe you could not run. Lift your voices up, find your freedom. Consensuality, oh, it needs to be free. Oh, our mistakes naive, and we must grow. There must be no more taking. 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 Consensuality is beautiful. Some men have got some irregular sin. What possessed, what could possibly tame? We must restore the innocence. Men and women, oh, and everyone together. We must remove this from our existence. Maybe you feel locked up, oh, maybe you couldn't around. Lift your voices up, find your freedom. Consensuality, oh, it needs to be free. Our mistakes naive, and we must grow. We must grow. That sounds so high. Ow! Stretch, everyone. Take your vitamin C. Don't get the coronavirus. My arms are going numb. Give me just 1 minute. Maybe I'll take a break from playing the guitar for a minute because I need to. And I'll be singing some songs from tracks. I've been trying to experiment with new ways of playing and new ways of singing, so that I don't have to, do something else. So here's a little tune that I wrote without the guitar. Oh, not that one. There we go. I hope you can hear that. I can't believe that you don't love me, because you said it 1,000,000 times. Empty words and no remorse, and you think God is still on your side. But I never let a man put his fists upon me. I'd rather pull a bully while I rock my body. Better make that one lost strength of shining. That night would have been singing a different story. And you curse my name when I hear you say I'm the villain. And there ain't no man you should ever hate. No woman. And yet you say somehow that I'm the villain. Cause I thought back when I heard my teeth crack. Yet you say I'm a villain. Yet you say I'm a villain. How crafty you turn the tides. Crash one by the ocean side. You always love water like a fish. Now I hope you drown. And I'll never let a man put his fist up on me. I'd rather pull a bullet while I rock my body. Better make that one lost strength of shining. That night would have been singing a different story. And you curse my name when I hear you say I'm a villain. And there ain't no man you should ever hit. No woman, and yet you say somehow that I'm the villain. Cause I fought back when I heard my teeth crack. Yet you say I'm the villain. Yet you say I'm the villain. My only crime was that I loved you. I loved you till you broke me down. Believed your lies, then I barely escaped alive. And you curse my name when I hear you say I'm the villain. And there ain't no man you should ever hit. No woman. And yet you say somehow that I'm the villain. Cause I fought back when I heard my teeth crack. Yet you say I'm the villain. And you curse me when I hear you say I'm the villain. And I hope you enjoy your stay in prison. And I yet say somehow that I'm the villain. Cause I fought back when I heard my teeth crack. Yet you say I'm a villain. Yet you say I'm a villain. Ooh. I hope you enjoy your prison stay. Oh, you better watch out, cause they're coming to get you. Cause there ain't no villain. Yep. I wrote that song after I was injured. And my manager's been like, oh, you gotta go and you gotta speak on that. You gotta set you up, go and do some talks. And I'm like, sure, when I get better. I've been going to counseling. That's been interesting. I went to a group therapy recently. I'd never done that before, and I really, really didn't want to go. I thought that was going to be horrible, but it wasn't as horrible as I thought. And actually, all the people that were there were really nice and dealing with a lot of this similar things, and so it turned out to be fine. So I'll keep going and slowly build myself back up until, I did start playing shows this month. I did play a couple of shows and went well, and it was crazy because like as soon as I booked one show, then all of a sudden all these people were like, oh, you're playing again, here, play here. And next thing I knew, I had a show like every week, and I was like, oh no, what did I do? But the coronavirus canceled the rest of them, which I think is perfectly fine because the two shows that I did do, it was all right. I was happy to see people. I was happy people came out and support me and all that. But I definitely was. It was hard. It was hard. It's crazy to say that it's hard because it's like, performing and singing. It's always been my favorite thing to do. But it's like one thing when experiencing trauma is just some of the things you love to do are you don't want to do them. And I do want to sing. It's going to take a while, I think, to get back to that. So, I have another show booked at the end of April. So we'll see how this coronavirus goes. Hopefully it's no big deal and we can get to that. But here's another song I got a little track for. This is something I collaborated with Rodrigo Madero. He's a really awesome guitar player from Spain. He lives here in LA, and we've written quite a few songs together. So, that's the Wolfpack saying hi. Vagrant city trees, just the tip of the tongue, begging please. That's the wrong one. Dang. You had to listen to the whole intro, I'm sorry. Now you're gonna have to do it again. Oh, there it is. I have to find the blank one. Oh, there it is. Okay. You don't want to hear me sing with myself. That's just silly now. Vagrant city trees, just the tip of the tongue, begging please, lifeline, rescue me. Let the winter marks cover my skin like a quiet rooftop waiting for rebirth in the cycle of spring. Time endless and graceless, poking fun in the mortal framework. Which importance finds impatience, left us with only death to face it. Oh, holy angel, lie now and listen. Oh, enemy, wait to sleep. It's the great white lie of the end of time. It's the great white lie of the end. Wrapped up in a black hole, warm radiation kept me going from the edge where I pulled. Blown out and thrown out to the stars, tied up in silver threads, I will fear no more. Wait, late night sleep, seeking to understand love. Maybe now my heart's a made for keeping, blue time keeper, anger beating. I will fear, I will fear, I will fear, I will fear no more. Oh, holy angel, lie now and listen. Holy enemy, when to sleep. It's the great white lie of the end of time. It's the great white lie of the end. Of the All right, it's been an hour. And I think probably I'll get going for today. And maybe I'll play you one more song on my guitar. And then tomorrow, I'll take the weekend off. And then starting again Monday, I'll come and do this coronavirus entertainment and just give people something to do if you're stuck in your houses and you can't leave. And you have any topic requests or things you want to hear me talk about or sing about or song requests, let me know. Leave a comment. And then, yeah, I'll see you again on Monday. Let's see here. What do I want to play? What song should I play? Well, you got one you want to hear over there?
I always want to hear Freedom Run.
Oh, okay. I didn't play that today. No one knows who I am, 'cause I run from myself faster than I ever ran from him. I run for my freedom, away from the lies, and mostly I just run to hide. All the conversations these days seem to say to me, I hope you find what you're looking for. I am on a freedom run, running from myself ain't really fun. Freedom run, freedom run, I'm on a freedom run. Oh, the train is coming at me, it's laughing down the tracks. I'm freezing slow motion, I keep on looking back. Oh, my past is gonna hit me with everything I did with, and make me pay the consequence for running away from it. I am on a freedom run, running from myself ain't really fun. Freedom run, freedom run, I'm on a freedom run. Whoa, I'm on a freedom run. Whoa, run, 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 I'm on a freedom run. I'm on a freedom run. I'm on a freedom run. Run, run, Bye, everyone.